Hello, I'm Jeanine Dyer, and I want to first say thank you to my husband for letting me hijack his Mental Health Monday format. Dr. Paul Dyer, just thank you for allowing me this opportunity. I wanted to come to you guys. As you can see behind me, my sign here, it says Mental Health for the Strong Black Woman. And my husband comes on and he talks about mental health every Monday. He's speaking specifically to everyone's mental health. But I want to touch on the mental health of Black women today. And the reason why this is so near and dear to me is because, I'm a Black woman. But recently, a friend of mine sent me this op-ed written by a young lady named Hannah Drake. 628 is her handle. I don't know. Anyway, she entitled it, Black Women, It's Okay to Let Go of Your Cape. Now, just bear with me. It's a little long, but it is worth hearing. It reads, when I learned about the death of Miss USA 2019, Chesley Kirst, I immediately felt compelled to look at her Instagram. Her last post was a stunning photo of her with the words, "May this day find you rest and peace." Hours later, Kirst would leap from the 29th floor of a New York City Midtown high-rise to her death. According to media reports, she left a note leaving everything to her mother with no other information. I scrolled through her social media and stared intensely at her photos, wondering if her smile met her eyes. Was she happy? Or was she like so many Black women, finding moments of joy instead of a life of happiness? On the outset, Kirst is a stunningly beautiful woman with a life that many of us would long to have. Still, we must remember that social media is just a series of carefully curated moments we never knew about the shadows that lingered. I once read that people don't fake depression, they fake being okay. Several months ago, I wrote a blog titled, How Are You? I mean, really, how are you? It was at that time that was a very low point in my life. However, on the outside, everything appeared perfect. I was waking up every day, going through the motions, posting on social media, attending speaking events, posting pictures, smiling and laughing, all the while feeling so empty inside. With the proper lighting, pain can be concealed very well. While I do not know what Kirst was facing, I do understand what it is to be a Black woman in this world. America has developed and perpetuated a narrative that Black women are always strong and resilient. I believe this narrative is saddled on the backs of Black women so that Black women will not be perceived as needing assistance, compassion, patience, and understanding. Perpetuating the myth of the strong Black woman makes it easier and acceptable to overlook Black women. Black women are never given the opportunity to afforded the luxury of being a victim. And sadly, many Black women have bought into this myth. Black girl magic has been distorted. It now means Black women are capable of doing anything. Black women are the magical Negro. You need our vote? We will do it. You need us to teach you diversity and equity for free? We will do it. You need us to protest injustice? We will do it. You need us to save this nation? We will do it. We can shoulder it all. Who are we to ask for help? How dare we ask for assistance? Who are we to ask for our worth? We believe we must always be ones to fix it, because this world has always demanded that we fix it. And sadly, we have often answered that call with little to no reward. We have always been America's nursemaids. If we speak up in a meeting, we are unsupported. We are perceived as angry and not being a team player. Yet as soon as the meeting is over, we are chased down the hallway and in hushed tones told, I wish I was as strong as you. Even with multiple degrees and experience, our qualifications are called into question. Online, we are berated. We are judged daily about the tone of our voice, the style of our hair, and the shape of our bodies. Everything about us is imitated, yet Black women are rarely given the accolades and financial benefits. We are watching a rise of Black men who believe it's a badge of honor to say that they do not value or date Black women. And still, we hold our heads up and fight another day. We are often fighting for people who will never fight for us. And truthfully, I am tired. The Black women in my life are tired. The Black women I'm connected to online are tired. Black women hold so much inwardly and are penalized if we ever show our feelings outwardly. We are fighting battles that the world can't even begin to comprehend. We are trying to hold up others while suppressing our own demons that manifest in ways that are detrimental to our mental and physical health. We smile when all we want to do is cry. We say we are fine when we are not. To show you who we are means that we are weak, and this world doesn't allow Black women to be vulnerable. This isn't magic. Black women have just found ways to make this look easy. And this so-called strength, it's not magic. It's killing you if it's killing you. I am challenging Black women to reclaim you. Reclaim yourself. Find your peace and your center. Reclaim the true meaning of self-care before the world took it and commercialized it. As Audre Lorde said, caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it's self-preservation. And this is an act of political warfare. Your joy is an act of defiance because this world never intended for Black women to have joy. Please know that you are under no obligation to save this world, Black women. You do not need to have any loyalty to your oppressor. The only reward this world has ever given Black women for being undervalued, overworked, and underpaid is an early grave. And engraved on her headstone will be the words, "She was a strong Black woman." And the world will keep right on turning. The world will find another Black woman they can use as their nursemaid, another Black woman to be their mule to carry their sins and burdens, another Black woman they can call resilient and strong, another Black woman whose back they can use as a stepping stone. So please, Black women, know this is your moment. This moment is about you and your peace, happiness, and love. This moment is not about anyone else. This moment is about you. You are under no obligation to be Superwoman. It is okay to tell the world that you are giving up your cape. Again, this was written by Hannah Drake, 628. This op-ed really spoke to me because I was raised in a family where I watched my mother carry it all, pay the bills, make the money, cook the food, laundry, clean, all of that stuff until my sister and I was old enough to pitch in and help out. And watching her, but not only watching her, but always hearing her say those words to me, "You got to be strong. You can't show the world you're weak." And that has taken a toll on me. And I know that there have been times in my life when I have wanted to ask for help and felt embarrassed to ask, got on my knees, crying, praying, and not even being vulnerable to my closest friends. And I want to thank my closest friend, Linda Curry, for sending this op-ed to me. But sisters, let me tell you something. It's just like she wrote so eloquently in this op-ed. Drop those capes because we are dying. We are making ourselves sick, trying to be everybody's superhero. And the day has come for us to say enough is enough. It's our time to take care of ourselves and to demand that others take care of us. Or maybe not demand because that's a harsh word, but definitely let people know that we are no longer carrying America on our backs. Our Black men, step up, take care of us, protect us, support us. You know, this life, this thing called, life is not easy. And I know that earlier this week I was feeling sad and I didn't quite know where the sadness was coming from. And like I've done so many times in the past, I would just hold it in and I wouldn't say anything. And I pray, read my Bible, and we all know that that is definitely helpful. But I decided to share it with my husband and tell him how I was feeling. And he made some great suggestions. We talked about some things and it helped. And I can't, and especially to my own husband, if I can't be vulnerable with him, then who in the world can I be vulnerable with? So I'm not going to keep you long because that op-ed was pretty long. I just want to say to my sisters out here, it's okay to drop those capes. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to take time for you and not feel guilty. Thank you for listening, for tuning in. I really do hope that this op-ed spoke to you in some way, because it certainly spoke to me. And if you need someone to talk to, reach out to a therapist, talk to your friends, talk to your significant other. Don't try to shoulder this world on your backs anymore, my sisters. It is not our burden to carry. I love you all.